Productivity, and I haven't got a minute. I do have some news to share. However, I am currently driving to work right now, and I decided to stop making excuses and to just pick up the camera and record, because this is something that I have been wanting to do for a little bit. Ended up having enough energy to, do my makeup today and just get ready for the day. I'm on here talking to you guys, and today's topic is going to be: you are responsible for your happiness only. You are not responsible for other people's happiness. And lately, okay, so the news that I have, because this is going to make sense, the news that I have is that I am currently pregnant. I'm 5 months pregnant, and I'm very, very happy. However, it has not been easy. It's not been an easy journey for me. Just like the lack of productivity has been very difficult for me, not having energy, and thankfully I'm in my second trimester, so things are a little bit better than they were in the first trimester. But yeah, so not making other people happy, I think, is kind of something that I've talked about a little bit on this channel, like detachment and just like setting boundaries and things like that. So I really hope you guys can hear me, because it's gonna suck if you guys cannot hear me in this video. But it's just gonna be a quick video, just like a few points. So yeah, the reason why I've brought this up is because I have people in my life who I wouldn't say they gaslight me, but I would say they don't make it easy for me to feel good about how I live my life, and how I go about moving in the world. And I just want to note to all of you guys out there that you're not responsible for anyone else's happiness. You're only responsible for yours. Obviously, like, if you have kids, this does change things. Wow, please don't hit my car. If you have kids, this does change things. But at the same time, like, I'm just gonna say this: you need to always be responsible for your own happiness. Okay, it is no one's job to be your emotional safe haven, And in the past, I didn't realize, I was like, why do people pay for therapy, And I realized why. It's because sometimes your friends and your family don't have the capacity to listen to the issues that you have. And therapy, it helps, because then you have that person who can give that other perspective. However, I will say this: if you learn, which I have, if you learn to be self-sufficient and work on your mental health through YouTube, through books, through meditation, through nature, just through exploring yourself in the world, that is a form of therapy as well. And you won't need to pay someone to do that, because you're already paying for it in the hobbies that you're taking up, or even starting a YouTube channel can be therapy for you, because it kind of is for me. And so, sorry if it's a little loud, I'm on the freeway right now. But yeah, I think what I've learned is that in order for you to move forward in life, you have to depend on yourself and yourself alone to be happy, to push through tough times. And it's not saying that you can't rely on other people. It's just saying that once you learn to accept that your mental health is your own responsibility, I think that kind of, it changes you. I think it's easy for us to get into like codependency, where we're not okay unless someone else is lifting us up. And it took me a really long time to kind of get out of that. I did say there were some points to this video, but I don't think there's really any points. This is just like one quick message. Learn to be responsible for your own happiness, responsible for your own mental stability, and know that it's no one else's job, it's your job. And don't rely on other people. You know, I feel like men have some men have an interesting way of doing this, where, you know, a lot of the things they go through, they kind of keep hidden, or they kind of don't share with anyone. As long as you're doing that in a healthy way, that's fine. But if you're doing it in a way where no one knows anything about you, or you're not, you know, no one is aware of the issues and the things that you're, you know, that are coming your way and that are difficult in your life, that's not healthy. So I would just say, as far as, you know, you're responsible for your own happiness, it's not saying I need to isolate myself, I need to, you know, push everyone away, I need to, like, you know, be secretive and private. It's not saying that. It's just saying that a lot of the things that happen to you and a lot of the things that affect you on a day-to-day basis, you do have control over how you respond to them and how you move in the world. For instance, last week, I mean, granted, I'm pregnant, so my moods are all over the place. But last week I got frustrated with one of my coworkers, and I realized it maybe like after the fact that I probably shouldn't have reacted that way, just because I got really irritated. And I'm not one to hide my emotions. When I feel irritated, mad, sad, happy, it doesn't matter. When I feel like any type of emotion, I will show that shit, because as a kid, I didn't really show my emotions. And it was just really hard for me to confront my emotions. But now I'm like, fuck it, like, I don't care, I'm showing this shit, but I do it in a respectful way. But my irritation is not respectful. My irritation is like, I don't know, shit, you know, like, I mean, granted, I didn't say it like that, but there was a hint of, you know, attitude. And when you're a black woman at a job that's not like predominantly black, that could be misconstrued. So I know I need to be a little bit more aware of it, but I, after the fact, was aware, like, damn, I shouldn't have reacted like that, you know. But there's people out there who won't really even take that acknowledgement and take that, like, that level of responsibility over themselves. And this is what I mean by, you know, be responsible for your happiness, and be responsible, honestly, be responsible for your emotions as well. You know, like, if you do something wrong or say something wrong, say sorry. Like, say sorry, you know, say, hey, I shouldn't have reacted that way. It goes a long way when you apologize to someone, when you take the time to self-reflect. But pretty much this video is just honing in again on, you know, self-awareness and that self-love, and, you know, just trying your hardest each day to not necessarily be happy, but at least be content in who you are and in your life and with the people around you, and try not to, you know, harbor on to negativity and like negative feelings towards other people, because most of the time a lot of people don't take that responsibility for their own happiness, and they're unhappy, so they do things that affect people in their day-to-day lives because they don't know how to manage what they have going on in their life. So all this to say, try just a little bit each day just to work on yourself, to work on your mental health, to work on, you know, how you react to things, your emotional intelligence. And yeah, but yeah, I have had a decent amount going on. Obviously, I'm pregnant, you know, just trying to transition into different areas of my life. And overall, I would say that I am happy. I'm just really I'm trying to stay sane through thank you so much for watching.